I'm David Eckerman, a retired psychology professor who is now an advocate for good staff training using the Train to Code software created by Roger Ray and coworkers at AI Squared Incorporated. Train to Code is a cloud-based online training system that teaches expert description of events that have been captured in videos. Events that an expert has described using terminology specifically developed to label these events. Train to Code then teaches its trainees to name these events as the expert did. By this training, we create and document expert description. We use the term coding to describe this ability to name events as an expert has. In addition to creating skilled description, we often find that our trainees are able to carry out procedures that they have learned to describe well. We therefore consider Train to Code to be a tool for online staff training and evaluation. More information about Train to Code can be found at our website, ai2inc.com. This video provides brief samples of 8 Train to Code projects. My intent is to highlight the variety of situations where Train to Code can be effectively applied. The examples will be brief. I would like very much to offer an in-depth follow-up for any of the examples that capture your interest. You can contact me at the email address listed. The establishing publication for Train to Code reported training individuals unfamiliar with equestrian events to name the gaits a horse was using as it walked, trotted, and cantered through a series of jumps at a horse show. The trainee learned to name the gaits as right lead canter, left lead canter, cross canter, walk, trot, and jump. The training began, of course, by offering full definitions that can be used to identify these gaits. Then the trainee was guided to apply these names to video examples. At first, as they were coding, they received extensive guidance, but these prompts faded away as they became expert. Here are some examples of a trainee at work entering codes. The video appears in the window on the left. Abbreviations for the terms they are using appear in the list on the right. They can click on the term or press a number key to code that event. At this stage in training, the trainee is just starting, so they receive full information at the bottom of the screen to tell them what to code. Here is a left lead canter that turns to be a trot, that turns to be a left lead canter. I believe the first was a cross canter, actually. The left lead canter continues until the next jump. You see the feedback as they pause and code. Then there's right lead canter until the next jump. Left lead canter becomes a trot. And now they have done well enough that they receive information that it's time for them to move to the next level with fewer prompts. A second project used Train to Code to teach observers to code each question or comment an adult made while reading a story to a preschool child. These questions and comments can be viewed as helping the child develop pre-reading skills, a kind of instruction sometimes called scaffolding. The terms being used included identification, comprehension, and knowledge questions, a close procedure involving a pause to allow the child to fill in their response, or comments to define an item or to affirm, correct, or expand on a child's response. Again, you will see the trainee pausing the video to enter the codes and then receiving immediate feedback. As they meet the accuracy criterion for each level of prompting, a diagram on the lower right will show what prompts they will now receive.
Storybook, written and illustrated by Mara. What does it mean that she illustrated the book?
It means she She was painting it.
She did all the pictures, that's right. On Monday, I asked Mommy, "Can we play?" "Not now," she said. "I'm going to work. But on Sunday we can capture the king." So who's that?
The mom.
And who's that? Who do you think that is?
The king.
The king. But do you think, maybe that's Grandpa?
Yeah. Yeah.
And look, it's her teddy bear. So do you remember what day that was? What day is that?
For day?
Monday.
Monday.
Okay, so this is on Monday. Now this one, on Tuesday, I asked Daddy.
Several of our projects have involved Patrick McGreevy, a well-known behavior analyst, using prompts to teach communication skills. In the next example, he is teaching functional reading skills to Kristen. The Train to Code trainee's job is to say whether Patrick used a prompt on that trial, and if so, whether it was immediate or delayed. They also coded whether the child responded correctly or made an error. The video begins with a brief introduction to the procedure being used. Again, at this stage in the training, the trainee can press the spacebar to pause the video, then enter the code before resuming the video. You will notice that Patrick included an occasional teaching error by delivering the prompt before identifying the item to be read. In our training, we typically want the trainee to learn to code both good and bad actions. Then they are better prepared to do the right thing.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
All right. Today we're going to do a little reading. And as you can see, we have some words on some cards. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to point to one card at a time and pointing to the words on each card. And as I point to it, I want you to try to say the word or read the words if you will. And if you know it, that's fine. If you don't know it, that's okay too. I'll say the word and then you can repeat it. All right? You ready to get started? Okay, we're going to get started. Here we go. All right, here's our first one. Bagel chips.
Bagel chips.
Excellent. Pringles.
Pringles.
Well done.
Peanuts.
Excellent job. Prunes.
Prunes.
Well done.
Pringles.
Let's try again. Bagel chips.
Bagel chips.
Very nice job. Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Well done. Corn muffins.
Corn muffins.
In the next project, Patrick is teaching a relational concept to the same child, and the Train to Code trainee is using the same terminology to code what he is doing here.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. All right, today we are going to do a new task, and it has to do with the days of the week. We're going to talk about which days come before and which days come after. Okay? Can you just read the days of the week for me?
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Well, let's try another one. What day is that?
Wednesday.
And how about this one?
Thursday.
And how about this one?
Monday.
And this one?
Friday.
Beautiful. That's very good. Okay? All right. We'll get ready and now we'll go to work. Okay? All right. What day comes one day after Wednesday?
Thursday.
That is exactly right. What day comes one day after Monday?
Tuesday.
That's exactly right. What day comes one day before Thursday?
Wednesday.
That's exactly right.
And after some more training,
What day comes one day before Thursday?
Wednesday.
That's exactly right. What day comes one day before Thursday?
Wednesday.
That's exactly right. What day comes one day before Thursday?
Wednesday.
That's exactly right. You got it. What day comes one day after Friday?
Wednesday.
Let's try again. What day?
During a pause, the Train to Code trainee is told they are advancing to the next level. The trainee can no longer pause the video and is not given feedback on their coding.
What day comes one day after Friday?
Saturday.
That's exactly right. What day comes one day after Friday?
Saturday.
That's exactly right. What day comes one day after Monday?
Tuesday.
That's exactly right. What day comes one day after Friday?
Saturday.
Yes, exactly right. Good job. Very well done.
The instructor can see a progress graph for each trainee. The red line shows the progression from full guidance toward independent coding. Here the level is averaged for each 10 codes and steady progress is shown. The top line shows accuracy for each 10 codes. It is steady due to the guidance given. We also have tables showing accuracy of initial and subsequent codings for each type of code used by the expert, and an error rate for each type. A coding viewer is also provided where each coding is seen in the video timeline. The expert's code is in the top row, and each trainee code is shown at the time it occurred. A red color indicates an error. Hovering over the code reveals specific information. In another project, Patrick taught a young boy to communicate using ASL signs. We have included some video clips from that training.
What's that one? It's a spoon.
Ooh.
All right, let's try again. Watch me. Watch like this. This is a, two fingers like this, go. Spoon. What's this one?
Boo-boo.
That's a spoon! You did it! That's exactly right. What's this one?
Boo.
That's a spoon! You did it! That's beautiful!
Several of the projects carried out during the development of Train to Code taught college students to identify ASL gestures. Here are a few clips from those projects. Party. Train. Doll. Ship. Ball. Good trainee. Love. Purple. Horse. Several Train to Code projects have involved coding discrete trial training skills. In the following example, trainees coded stimulus presentation, delayed prompting, confirming, and corrective feedback. Each trial began by showing a script of what should happen on the subsequent trial.
Candy. Nice job.
Good stimulus for an early prompt, but a good consequence.
Chips. Chips.
Again, a good stimulus, but an early prompt, but a good correction for a wrong response.
chips,
Good stimulus, but the prompt is too delayed.
excellent work,
But a good consequence for the correct response.
candy,
Good stimulus, appropriate delay, but oh my, a bad consequence.
chips,
Good. Good.
nice job,
Better. Terrific. We are also preparing new staff of a residential facility for developmentally delayed individuals to address problems of disruptive behavior. Staff is trained to encourage acceptable assertiveness as a replacement for unacceptable shouting or shoving when annoyed. In this training, we used college student actors playing both residents and staff. The behaviors coded included distinguishing appropriate from disruptive behavior, as well as precursor behaviors leading to disruption. Trainees also coded appropriate staff proactive and reactive interventions, as well as inappropriate actions by the staff. We begin this example by showing two steps from the orientation that precedes most Train to Code training to offer a definition and show video examples for each of the codes that will be used.
AP Key 1. Appropriate ongoing behavior. Good behavior defined by the plan for the person. This is the ongoing background behavior, with inappropriate behavior as the target.
Okay, we're all here to enjoy a wonderful meal, but we must all behave and not cause any trouble. We want to stay and have a good time, right? We don't want to go home. Okay.
A. Key 2. Antecedent. An evoking event or situation. Specific evoking conditions for inappropriate behavior are noted in the intervention plan.
Look at that weak girl. How could you can't even do anything?
In the actual orientation, all other codes in the list are also defined with two video examples being shown. A Train to Code trainee's codings are now shown for two of the scenes from this training.
You're so stupid. Here you are. You should follow with Nancy. Stop! Shut up! You're mean! Shut up! That's not nice! Shut up! Stop!
And remember to breathe slowly and use your statements. Now, when someone bothers you, what do you say?
Man, you're just trying to make me yell. Leave me alone.
Good, Jen. See, you can avoid a problem and control yourself. You get 5 credits for that replacement activity. Now, let's continue with the shopping. Carla, stop bothering Joan. Don't push me. And Joan, this would be a good time to use your words. What should you say to Carla?
Carla, I'm being quiet like I should. Please don't push me and make me mad.
Good job, Joan. Good job, Joan. That was good. You did a great job at controlling yourself. And since you did so well, now we can all enjoy our meal today. Good job.
Our last example involves coding the teamwork skills for the leader of an emergency room medical team.
Sir? Okay, I got no pulse. Can we follow code? From chest compressions? Alright guys, can I have you guys come? Hey, hey guys, my name's Imran. I'm running the code. Start compressions, thank you. Can you secure an airway? Can you take care of the Zoll, please? Okay. Pharmacy? Hey, how are you? Can you please keep back the time? Can you please help us with the medication? Okay.
We have an irregular rhythm.
Okay. Got the airway compressions. All right, and we just. Okay, start the code.
Sorry.
Thank you for letting us share these examples of Train to Code projects. I appreciate your attention.